Hello everyone, welcome back to the Excel 2016 training. In this video, we'll take a look at search and replace. Finding and replacing data in Excel is very simple. You have a find and replace dialog box that you need to work with and you're done with it. Anyway, so how do we get to this find and replace dialog box? Most of the Microsoft applications have a shortcut Control H for find or search. So if I do Control H on Excel, what you get is find and replace dialog box. And instead of a shortcut, you can also use the command button on the ribbon to get to this. And that first you go to Home tab, then on the right hand side you have find and select, pull it down, and then you have find and replace. I mean, depending on which one you pick, it will make that particular tab active. So I picked to replace, it took me to replace, but if I go to find, select and find, it will take me to the find directly. Of course, you can just click here and switch to the tab that you prefer. Now when it comes to searching, it's pretty straightforward. Just enter the text that you want to find. Say for example, I want to find 65,000. And I do click find, so it found here. You might have noticed that there is a 65,000 here, but it took here because it searches forward. By that what I mean is, let's say for example, if I click on A1, now A1 is active and I do a search, after that, the first occurrence of that particular string or text, it searches for it and it makes that your active cell. So here it is at E11. You can see it here. Then if I do one more time, it took me to E8. I do one more time, it took me to E11. I click one more time, it took me back to E4. So it found, 3 instances, and it's now starts rotating through those occurrences. Now we used a find next, but if you do find all, what it does is it extends the find and replace dialog box to the bottom here, and it displays all the occurrences of this particular string or text. So it is in the cell E4, E8 and E11. For now, ignore the $sign in front of E and in front of the cell number or the row number. We will discuss that at a later time when we talk about references. But for now, just ignore that, and that's a cell number. You can click on this directly, and this comes real handy when you have like a 50-60 occurrences. And it's real handy when you actually use this find all and scroll through and see which one you want to go to. Now that is the find part. In terms of replacing, it's very simple. You do what you want to first find, look for, and then replace with a new value. Say for example, I want to take the 65,000 and turn that into 64,000. And what I could do, I could just say replace all, and it replaced everything. 64 here, and 64 here, and 64 here. And you can also do replace one by one using this button. As in, let's say I want to find this and change that to 63,000. And I'll do, I can do find as well here. It will only find. Loop through that. You can do replace, so it replaced this particular value in E11. Then I do one more replace. So if you use the replace button, it will replace one occurrence at a time. But if you do replace all, it replaces all the cells that meets the criteria and replaces that with the desired value. Well, that's it about find and replace, and I will see you in the next video.